Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Paul Andrigo here, realestatepodcastshow.com. Ontario homeowners have been losing millions of dollars over the last few years. Specifically between 2022 and current day. There are properties that are on the market right now that have been $3 and $4 million and now are not even able to sell for $2 million. So what is the big shift? Obviously, there was a very massive, irregular peak that happened in 2021, 2022. For those of you who were in the market at that time, you might remember it. And of course, nothing has come close. Nothing has come close or even remotely close to that since. So my goal remains to keep you focused on what's happening in the market and trying to help you understand what the importance is of being in tune with what's going on. And obviously, you might not necessarily want to check in on your market value at all times. For some people, it's not a priority. It's not the main thing you want to do in your life. But for those of you who have a lot of your wealth tied into your properties, which is about 80% across Canada, it's very important that you stay in touch with what's happening. And I don't just mean the market in general, because as I mentioned, 2022 peak price was 1.2 million. This is Toronto GTA. And the numbers have been falling dramatically ever since. So for some of you, the money that you're sitting on, and you obviously been investing and just living in your properties for years. I talk to people every week. I've just recently talked to a few new clients who, again, they've been just not sure about making a move. We're thinking about it in the last few years, but have now sort of come to reality because they've seen the charts. And the charts I'm referring to are not the real estate board charts. What I'm asking you to make sure you know about is something called the Ontario Neighborhood News Sold Trends. These sold trends are focused on your specific area. It's that 1 kilometer area outside your front door that is absolutely the defining factor between average response, average returns, or way above average returns. And some of you might still be doing very well. You might have bought 10, 15, 20 years ago, and you're still in a very good position. And you might want to cash out and see what happens next. For a lot of people, this is the safe move, especially for those of you in sort of let's say the next 2 to 5 years you've been thinking about moving. It's important to start the conversation really early for a lot of reasons. And it's important to start the research even before we meet. Having this report in front of you will change the outcome and could possibly end up putting hundreds of thousands of dollars in your pocket simply by following the timing of your area. So sign up today. The link is in the podcast description. By all means, reach out to me anytime, paul.andrigo@century21.ca. I'm here to help each and every one of you understand your market. I want you to be the neighborhood expert, not me. I want you to be that person. Thanks for tuning in.